I don't know if you guys can hear me, but hello, Peachy, congrats on first, Rowena second, Doom third, how are we? The reason I'm not typing is because I'm giving Pika scritches and so my hands are occupied. Cannoli filling for breakfast? What an interesting choice. Hi Zash, congrats on fourth, how are you? Hello everyone, how are we today? Hope we're doing well. I'm just over here temporarily because I'm giving Pika all the love. Hello! I still need to change the background. But how are things? How are we? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome into stream. It's the baby. He's still got his little collar on because he's still chewing himself. But it's a long weekend starting from now. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, the first thing I'm doing is taking his collar off and I'm going to monitor him very closely to see if he keeps chewing himself. Because with any luck, his meds mean he's not in pain anymore, and so he won't. If you guys get like a close-up look at his face, like he's so incredibly scruffy. Like look at all that freaky, look at the scruff feathers that he has because I have to shove his meds in his beak every morning. And so his feathers have just like coagulated into like icky, yucky, sticky medicine. And it's sort of ruined his beautiful feathers. And there's nothing I can do about it. Hello. It's okay, because he still loves me. Even with all the medications I give him. Still loves me. Hey. You love me, don't you? Such a baby. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Say hi, Pika. Hello. Hello. Look. Jumping down your phone. Yeah. So anyway, you guys got to see a very special Pika, because now I got to go immediately put him to sleep, because it's the it's bedtime. It's bedtime for Pika. It's just got dark outside. But I figured. Night. I figured that while I was starting stream and already giving him switches, I could at least like show you guys that he exists. That he's okay, that he's doing well. You know, after the fudging scare and a half of this month. No. So there you have it. He's okay. And still yucky and sticky, and my whole fudging desk is... I need to clean my keyboard. Because whenever I give him his meds, he obviously resists for like the longest time. And then when I'm done giving him the meds, he's still got like some on his like little beak and like the outside of his mouth, which he like shakes and gets all over the place, including on my shirt and my pants, on my keyboard. My keyboard's just full of yucky gunk from his medication just going all over the place. So I need to give it like a proper clean this weekend because it's just like spots of yuck. And I don't want them on my stuff. But anyway, yes, you're welcome for the update. He is doing okay. He is fine. How are you guys though? Peachy, congrats on first. Alina, how are you as well? Dino, Doomy, Vexillologicalnesses. I don't know if I've never actually pronounced your name properly. Vexillologicalnesses. Vexillologicalnesses? Wait, did I get it right the first time? That's so unlike me. How are we? And anyone else who's lurking, how are we? How's everyone doing? 9 p.m. UK time can't come quick enough. Peachy, what's 9 p.m. UK time? I did! I am just an expert on life, I guess. What's 9 p.m. UK time? Is that me being awesome? Nailed it. That's totally... I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. The end of your last shift before your week off? I thought you already had your week off. Well, like, not you already had it, but like I thought it had already started. You know what I mean? You're eating cannoli filling? You did say that. You did say that. And you know, I'm kind of jealous, but also kind of shocked because like, why? But you know what? That sounds like it tastes delicious and is absolutely not healthy at all. So good on you. We'll go with that. Anyway, we're finishing 5.3 now. You have to start tomorrow, so you're off Friday and Thursday. Right. Because fudge it, that's why. Yeah, I can't argue with that, really. Can't argue. I suppose it's time. Are you ready, Mimali? Let's not keep the others waiting. Guys, it's time to finish 5.3, because I didn't do it last night, because I Well, I didn't stream last night because I didn't do it the night before because I had to go to bed. It's a long weekend now, and I'm so happy. Hello, gatekeep, sir. Ah, Mistress Memelet. Why did my dude only show up just now? That's crazy. I have but this moment shown you associates here. It's strange to think I will not have the honor of showing them out again. But I'm informed that you yourself may yet return, and I look forward to welcoming you on that happy day. Now, if you would care to follow me. What did I do last stream? We finished everything else in 5.3. We did the dungeon and the trial against Fudging Elidibus. That was cool as hell. We then set out incredibly sad goodbyes to everyone. And now now we're actually gonna leave. Like, everyone's gonna leave. Everyone's gonna go home. We're going home. You missed the cool trial. You did. You missed it, and I only caused a wipe one time because everyone wanted me to main tank. No one told me about how anything worked. So when Fudging Warrior of Lights, like Fudging Party Bar, whatever the fudge you call it, the limit break filled up to 4, and he was getting ready to do the actual attack, I was sitting there like, I should probably protect against this. Nah, they would have told me if I needed to. I second guessed myself and we all died. They didn't no, they didn't. They wanted me to figure it out myself. So I literally was like, I should LB3. And then I was like, actually, I would have been told if I had to. So I didn't. I second guessed myself, I didn't, and then we all died. Everyone blames me, haha, funny, we did it again. We went through the second time. I LB3'd this time. But almost everyone died anyway, except for like 2 of the healers and like some DPS, because apparently you also have to use your mitigations as well as the LB3, which makes no sense to me because the LB3 should be... I thought it was an invincibility as a tank, to be honest. You know, I'm gonna test that. Not test it, but like... Limit break. Tank. Increased party defense. It's just increased defense. Well, I thought it was invincibility. I am a duck! I thought it was invincibility and it wasn't an invincibility, so I got killed again. Rex Race, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. Yeah, to Pisces too was funny. Yeah, no, it's a rite of passage. Yeah, no, look, that's fair. I'm okay with it being a rite of passage. I'm mad at myself for second guessing because my instinct was like, I should use this. I should LB3. We need to LB3. Yeah, I was literally watching a fudging build up and getting ready to murder us, and I was like, I should LB3. But then I was like, the game would have told me. The game did not tell me. Anyway, point is, we got through it in the second attempt, and now it's time for everyone to go home. There you are. I take it you're ready for the journey. The spirit vessels are primed, now company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Upon beginning the soul imbuing ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Chat, are we ready? Are we ready for the several cutscenes to play in sequence, chat? The time has come. The time is now. Am I gonna cry again? Probably. Let's do this. Good to... we love starting off a stream with the cutscenes, right? That's how that works. Several cutscenes. Let's go.
All right then. Pray proceed as instructed.
It's happening,
beginning
guys.
with your memories.
You're shocked? Why? Plot twist, they don't travel back to the source, they just make a duplicate of themselves. So they have some that stay here and then some that wake up in the source as well. So there's just 2 of them. I got through more content while you weren't here. You the problem? No, you're not the problem. Don't say that.
First step is complete. And all appears
It's just
to be
a
in
coincidence that I only do things when you're not here, okay? It's just a coincidence. Rex, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have you. You're sore from your workout? Look, that's so fair. I don't work out often. That's a lie. I don't work out at all. So I too would be sad if I worked out. Sad? Not sad. Sore. I too would be sore if I worked out. I would probably also be sad too. No, you're fine. You're fine, Rex. I appreciate you for reading them though. I assume most people don't, but also I feel like they're pretty straightforward. So it's like, Don't be a jerk. And that's it.
Well, that just leaves our souls then.
But also, oh my god, a fellow person who reads the rules, like, what the hell? Other people do that, it's not just me. And now they're souls. I am at the end of
We're in your
Shadowbringers.
hands, Angelo.
And by end, I mean I'm patch 5.3. So I'm, like, getting there. We're in your hands, Angelo? I forgot Bacon Bits is called Angelo. Everyone calm down, Peachy. I think you're the only one. Well, actually, you and Alwyn are both freaking out. I'm gonna be honest, I've completely forgotten what that flying pig's purpose was. Oh shoot, they're all on the thing. Guess it worked.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls.
Okay, good news. Now, let's hope we can bring them back.
I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
Oh boy.
This will work, won't it?
Man, I sure hope so, Reen. You missed the cutscene? Peachy, you missed a lot. You
Our
missed...
theories have held thus far.
Wait, Peachy. Are you talking about the reaction to me using that crystal and then, like, the fudging... calling the ancient, like, fudging thing and Emmett did the snap and that? Because if you're talking about that, all I can say is it only feeds my fudging theory that I am actually from back then. That I am one of them. It feeds my theory.
But I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory.
Hey, listen, we make history all day, every day. Okay, that's what we do. They'll either be
Prepare
fine or
as
they'll
we
die.
might,
They'll go down the
we
history
cannot
books either
account
way.
for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to
Oh,
occur.
the one where Gra had tear, yeah. Yeah, that was sad. They were both sad.
Yet miracles do happen. So let us pray and will our friends home.
I did kind of cry on
I
stream
won't
too,
stop
Peachy.
praying until we know they're safe.
I don't want to outwardly say it and
All
confirm,
safely
but
stowed
there
away?
were some
I do
tears.
hope
I
so.
did water, my eyes watered. Okay, like that's about as good as it's gonna get. Your cat joined? Love that. Which one? Which one? Is it Lando Parisian or fudge? I wish I remembered your other cat's name. Princess squeaks a lot. Yeah, Princess Samantha von Snacky Snack. There are no squeaking in that.
All that remains then is to step into the mirror.
Yeah, I was tearing
Go
up, yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
And safe travels.
Here we go, guys. We're going home. Goodbye, Rain. Goodbye, Becklug. I'll probably be... Well, I will be back because I have other things to do, but... Goodbye! Hi, Kryl. Hi, Tataru. I'm back. And I've brought our friends with us. With me. I mean, I guess it is still us. I'm a Lalafell on a mission. You got both cats? Fudge, yes. You skipped the story? I could never. No matter what game I'm playing, I never skip a cutscene I haven't seen before. Why are you being judged? By your cats? Wait, how do we know which one's for which? What if that's actually Alphino, and we're putting Alphino's memories in Alizé's body, and we're putting Alizé's bodies in Alphino's body, and then we put like Thancred's memories in like Y'shtola's? Like, what if we get them all mixed up? They all look the same. How would we know? Your cat texts one of your friends. I wish I could ask how, but like, I know how. My bird does that all the time. My bird will just jump on my keyboard and start messaging people. It's great. Hope it works. Oh, it's working. Let's hope it goes to the right person. It'd be so funny if patch 5.4 was just getting people into their own bodies because we got them all mixed up. Yeah, Peachy, that was pointed out last stream as well. Y'shtola is the only one with no shoes. I can't tell if you're Alphino or Alizé. I think you're Alizé.
Did it?
Yep.
Are we?
Chat, I can tell the twins apart.
We're home.
I mean, so fair. So fair.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
We're all back. How dare they, Rex? You can do the you don't have to start a new character.
My body feels like a sack of popotos.
You could do
But
the
otherwise,
New Game Plus too.
I've never felt better.
So you could play with the same character. And you could just do the New Game Plus stuff and get all those cutscenes.
That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
Say less. I got you. New characters are fun and all, but like having to play through everything all over and level up all
beareth our
everything.
comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
Okay, well we know for a fact that definitely is Urianger. No one else talks like that. And the Cody Hempen top.
What? But you've only just got here.
I'm saving our friend. Oh fudge! I don't actually have any water. I'll go get some after this cutscene. How about that?
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea?
It's her specialty.
Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Wait, but how am I gonna wake Grahatir if he's locked himself in that tower and no one can enter it because it's sealed? The tower's sealed. How are we gonna open it? Wait, because the memories and the blood are in the crystal. It will just open for us because it's in the crystal, right?
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining.
Oh. Wait, that's
With
the
your every
crystal!
step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant.
Yeah,
and
I realized
faint.
that, Arena. It's the thing!
And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way.
Do the fudging reveal for me, game. I will be thrilled if it is what I think it is.
On that day, I bid you remember this.
A piece of candy, om nom nom. Forbidden Jolly Rancher. 3 degrees
That
Celsius?
no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there.
Oh, I thought there'd be something special about us dropping that candy.
For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your
So
strength
it's not just me?
and your comfort.
Okay, I'm so glad the fudging devs are smart enough to like remember the fudging. Literally everything in this game. I don't know how far ahead the writers have thought with this game, but it feels like they haven't missed a single fudging bit of lore that they've made. They haven't missed the tiniest of details has all been accounted for, and it's incredibly impressive coming from World of Warcraft, where I feel like the devs are working it out like literally as they write into the next expansion, and they just forget everything beforehand because they plan nothing.
Here at memory's end.
The video about the person eating all the rocks, oh, it was great. It was so good. Some days later? Why you skip ahead? Does it take me some days to get to the top of the fudging tower? No. Explain yourself. They don't even let us see him wake up. Like, what sort of nonsense is this that we skip the fudging reveal of Graha awakening? Why did he lock himself in there? It was at the end of A Realm Reborn with the whole Crystal Tower raids and stuff. He locked himself in there because of reasons that he specifically had to take care of the tower or something. I don't remember.
Right? Do you still feel under the
I
weather?
don't remember, to be honest. It was so long ago.
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight.
That's so funny, Doom. I love that. I love that.
Seriously? Don't you have anything to say about that?
About what? That? What's that? What's that? What am I looking at? Is that just them being all lovey-dovey with their weapons? I don't understand. Thancred, that's so stupid. Not Thancred, fudging Urion J. That's so dumb. What are you doing playing Yu-Gi-Oh? The devs were just like, let's make a Yu-Gi-Oh reference in here for no reason.
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
They made them gear from Shadowbringers. I'm gonna be honest, they look the exact fudging.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details
You're
just right.
so right. I was like, what's different? I don't understand.
I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal.
I would love that.
Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble.
I was
But
like,
we'll
jealous.
be keeping these
Why?
gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
Sorry. Is it because they haven't got their gear yet? They look the same too. I don't understand. No, whatever.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances.
Oh wow, she is jealous.
But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Didn't they get Shadowbringers gear though? So why are they back in this? I don't even remember what they've looked like this whole expansion, if I'm being honest. They were certainly different.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Good thing we have trashy banana bread. No, I know, but why didn't they get new stuff then? Why did the others get the new gear and they got left behind? What's up with that? Kyle?
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
He's so happy. Because the new gear was expensive, they just got left behind. Dang, that's
By
rough.
Mistress Kryle's exhausted
That's
state.
rough. Should have gotten them anyway.
May I
Shaking
assume
my head.
that the ward hath been restored?
The ward?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew.
I was gonna say, is it
albeit of
Graha?
a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
He's back.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever by
I am a
fancy taketh
duck!
thee.
Admiral Pello, how are you? I've loved it.
Hast thou perchance come to a decision?
10 out of 10, no notes.
The
It's been so
offer
good.
remaineth open.
And thank you for the follow.
Well, if you're certain that's what you...
Why is it question marking? We know who this is.
I mean, if you think I...
Stupid game. Give us the reveal.
Right.
Is he a sign of the seventh dawn now?
Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the seventh dawn.
Yes!
Grahatia, at your service.
We win. The chat's saying it's finished. Actually,
When I was
they've been
a
saying
boy.
it gets better in Endwalker a lot.
Many long years ago.
But like, that's mostly because I've loved this game to
stand
start off
tall
with.
As the heroes of
Like, I've
old.
never hated the game. Like, I even enjoyed the hell out of it through A Realm Reborn. Like, I was on board from the start.
But, like a fool, seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Uh-oh. Who dat? Who's the messenger got? What message has...
Help! Somebody help!
Uh-oh. Oh, Alizé.
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage!
Oh.
A giant flock of them!
It's just
Please,
hippogriffs?
we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
That is a Nuggies
What?
emote.
Now wait, just a...
Oh my god, Alizé. Alizé has become my favorite character, like, right at the end
Here we
of
go again.
Stormblood. Like, the moment everyone started disappearing and she got so emotional and sentimental and, like, really didn't want us to leave her, like, that was like, that's it, you're my favorite character now. I always liked her, but now she's my favorite. She was so ready. Woman of action, we love that. We love it. You stole us like I can't
I
be
will
stopped.
join the fray when I finished my tea.
Okay, Master Matoya.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
Whoops. She's really taken on Master Matoya's whole thing, huh?
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
Tataru's like, what the hell, where you all going? I brought food. No, that's nice. Is this inside the Crystal Tower?
So it was that a new adventure
No.
began.
Who the fudge? Oh, you. Right, I forgot about this. Are we to know?
The memory of a dying
I'll show you after the
North
cutscene,
End,
Rex.
night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
Worst emote ever. Fudging you,
I
stranger.
say. I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
Are you?
Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace.
Man, I'm so glad the improved lighting really, you know, didn't screw up his face. Okay, so
Oh,
confirmation it's an
yes.
Ascian.
They proceed very well indeed.
So I should shut the
Frightening
fudge
so.
up, not again.
And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find.
Which fudging Ascian is left?
With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions.
We've
that
killed all the
I
ones we're
met
familiar
a
with, right?
grisly end.
Elizabeth's dead, La Habrea dead, Emmett Selk dead, that other
And
one
as
from
the
that other
very
time
much
dead.
alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal.
Okay, dude's literally a fudging illusionist.
Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree?
Why is this game so good at making interesting villains? Like...
But wait, were we not acquainted, you and...
There were 14, I know, but like the ones that we've been introduced to though, right? That's what I mean, like the ones we know. You! He took fudging this boy's body?
Familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
He fudging took this guy's body?
What
Fudging him?
did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized,
He
to
really
die
is a theater kid.
forgotten.
Oh my god.
Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor
so
only
new
to
person.
advance my lord's ambitions.
Who's in the body of Xenos again?
Speaking of which,
Which
with the
Ascian's that one?
palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next
I
phase
assume
of
I
the
know,
plan.
right? I've just
How
forgot.
very odd. Despite all our havoc wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone?
And now I need to fudging work out what an unsundered is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I know who's in Xenos' body. I just keep forgetting.
Imagine it!
Yeah, Elidibus
Found
was
no
in Xenos'
more
body,
by
but
the
who's in Xenos'
shackles
body
of
now? Is this?
mouldering
It's
memories
the original
of
person
damnable
who
duty, free at
something or
last
other.
to live for the moment.
Xenos I keep getting confused with because it was this person, then it was Elidibus, and this person got his body back, right?
Your radiance, but give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for
Okay,
you
so it is just
your
Xenos.
hunting
Okay.
ground.
I think that's why I was confused because I thought it was an Ascian. You.
That which awaited
Thank you,
was a
Peachy.
fell beast.
Thank you, Peachy.
Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
Do as you will.
Okay, you thought he's at least 25% Ascian. I mean, his grandpa was Ascian, right? Wait, that implies the Ascians can reproduce. That is a scary
It has been
thought.
too long, my friend. And insufferably dull in your absence.
Who?
When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself.
The Unsundered.
Every triumph.
That makes
Every
sense, actually.
kill.
Okay, Peachy.
Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage.
Is he talking about me?
Reunion.
Rude.
Oh, yes.
That coin had value.
To reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
Emmett, come get your grandson. You can't. He can't. He's dead.
The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse.
Great grandson. So 12.5% Ascian, not 25.
Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale
Peachy,
of this
I am
star.
not watching the trailer beforehand because it will have spoilers in it, and I refuse. You know I only watch the trailers and the cutscenes and the cinematics and stuff once I've gotten up to the point that's already, like, shown everything. You're silly. Ah, you're back. Oh, I was gonna show the... Oh, I have to get out of this. I was showing a bit, Rex. Hold up. I forgot. I'm sorry. Tell me, Mimily, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? Thought it better to be familiar than formal if we're to be comrades, but now I worry I may be detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbour from everyone. Perhaps you might consider a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that'll do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I'd quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yet if all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to your new adventures, so I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion and an inexperienced scion at that. A green initiate eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. I love this. Oh. Buddy. Grantier is now available as a trust companion! I'm gonna give him a taco. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna really quickly. I don't know. Chat, does this happen to you guys? Every time I launch this game, it puts it back into full screen rather than borderless window, and it kind of annoys the hell out of me because I like borderless. Okay. Rex. For New Game Plus, you can't see because my camera's in the way. Hold on. What you want to do... excuse me for a second. Oh, shoot. I need to... Okay. What you want to do is down here, where you have the character duty, so you go duty, and then New Game Plus, and then you basically pick, like, whichever Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, you basically pick whichever one you want here. And you can even do, like, the raid stories or, like, side stories, like the Hildebrand stuff, or you can do, like, your class quests and all those sorts of things. So you basically just pick it from that. No new character required. Summon my exile community from him. It should have been summoned. It keeps unsummoning itself. I don't understand. Unable to summon a minion here. Oh yeah, I can't. I tried. I'm sorry. I tried. Well. Oh wait, I can just talk to him and do it. Okay, chat. Show him your wind-up Mistle. I didn't know this was a thing! Well now, I have my suspicions as to what this is about, but would you be so good as to confirm them for me? Aye, just as I thought. They went ahead with it after all. The artisans of the mean had come to me with a proposal, you see. In celebration of the knight's return, they asked how I wished to be commemorated. On a coin, it was an automaton. Neither, I replied, for all the good it did. They knew I would be embarrassed. It makes no difference what name they give it. Yet still, they did it. I love how this is actually canon. Like, it's not just a little fun reward that's representative of... Like, no, this is a straight-up canon thing that happened. A right stubborn lot they are, as befits the people of the Crystarium. They shall be just fine without me, and Lena may rest assured I do not worry for them. Nevertheless, I shall never cease to pray for their happiness. No longer am I a leader of a nation. Whatever power and influence I may have wielded, I left behind as surely as I left my body. But everything I've ever felt and experienced, all these things and more I've brought with me, you have brought for me. And I shall carry them close to my heart always until the end of my days. Aw, how sweet. They really just really badly wanted to... Oh, hi, Riol. Okay. So, I am going to really quickly... I need to work out what's the next thing we're doing. We're not jumping into 5.4 yet, because we have some trial stories to do. Right, we have the trial story in the Stormblood area, in the locks. So... Othard? No. It's in Hingashi. No, it's in Gerbanya. Yeah. Okay. It's in here, and I think it's 11.3, 22. Okay, so it's over here. It's over here. We've got the other trial story to go. So we're doing that. Oh wow, people are already waiting. And by people I mean Peachy. I see Peachy. Peachy, why are you all the way down? Peachy, you know the quest is here, right? Peachy just went to the complete wrong direction. Have you done the raid stories yet? I have been working through them. I've done all but I think the final Eden raid. I think. I've been doing it patch by patch, Admiral. So I'm finishing off the patch 5.3 stuff now. So there's no raid story for this one. I haven't done any of the Alliance raids because fudging, that's far too many people. But I've been doing the Eden raids. It's been weeks since you played properly. No, it's okay. I'm actually surprised you're joining considering that you said you were so burnt out of it. Eden is your favorite so far. I've been loving Eden so much. Gaia and Rain are the best. Okay, really quickly before we get this started. Oh my god, where's my mouse? I lost track of my mouse. Sleep now and Sapphire. Is that the right one? Yeah, I think that's the right one. I'm gonna really quickly get myself a glass of water because I owe Zasha a drink from the subtle memories of Zora's domain. So I'm gonna like get up and leave. The Alliance raids autofill super quickly. No, and that's totally fine. The problem is I haven't unlocked the Alliance raids because my understanding is I needed to have done Stormbloods. Oh, no, sort of field ops. Okay, no, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I think because I think I was gonna do it. I was gonna organize a time I was gonna actually organize a time, set aside a time in the calendar, let everyone know that I was going to be doing the raids on that particular day, and that way I could get as many people in as possible, and then fill the rest with the auto queue. But the concern on my end is I'm on Materia. Yeah, like a community night thing. Yeah, exactly. The concern is that I'm on Materia, so they don't fill as quickly here because Materia. But it means that I get a community night. We pick a date for it when everything else is done, and then we just fill up as much as possible. So that's sort of why I'm delaying it for later on, because it's not tied into the story. So even though the raids are fantastic, it's not something I need to do immediately. I can come back and do it later when I've finished the game or when there are more people to help, that sort of thing. But I do very much want to do them. I just can't. Okay, I'm gonna get that drink of water and I'll be back real quick. So don't go away, something, so profit, probably. I'm back. You didn't think I'd actually be gone for that long, did ya? Shadowbringers your favorite? No, everyone's saying the Nier raid is the best, and you know what? I can't wait to do it. There's your drink, Zasha. If you're still here, I did it for you. Okay, I'm gonna start these little side questy fudging. I'm gonna go through the content. If people in chat want to join and fill out the trial group of 8, there are 6 more slots. Do as you wish, but also you don't have to, but also you're welcome to. First come, first serve, etc, etc. Meanwhile, I'm afraid we haven't had much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to the headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. Why is the escort over here? You said over there, but it's over here. Ready to head out? Yes. Bye, Peachy. I'm ditching you. That music change like gave me a mini jump scare. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the Ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments. Rudeness, I'm so sorry. Zervin. Zervin with the Z. And the U and the R and the V and the A and the N. Glad you could make it, Memely. I'm sure you're anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Ow. I have a paper cut. What the hell? Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Garleans had designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another. I forgot about that. Exactly. This is like, even though I have characters on NA and I plan to one day main a character in the North American servers for faster queue time personally, I feel like whenever I do community events, I'll always do them in Materia because I have so many people from everywhere in the world that it's just better for Materia servers, right? How did I get a paper cut? So, good question. I was working. I am a duck! Oh god, I'm gonna mispronounce that so bad. Suko? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I really hope I... Never mind, we'll see and then I'll explain myself. So I was working yesterday and I was just flicking through paperwork. Thankfully, nothing important, just like random notes of stuff that I had printed out and all that sort of thing, right? And I saw some blood on some of the pages and on my, like dried blood on the pages in hand, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I noticed I had a paper cut. I don't know how I got it, obviously from the paper, but like at some point I just started bleeding and just never knew. And then I forgot about it until just now where I accidentally like flicked it. So yeah, it just sort of appeared one day in the middle of work and I saw dried blood on things and like, oopsies. Whoops! I'm fine, but it was very funny because I was also going through like some of my notes and stuff with my boss and like we were working over like a draft document. And then she's looking through, she like turns a page and she's like, what's that red mark? Just like casually like, oh, there's a red mark on the page. And I was like, yes, I have a paper cut. So, you know, even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior. Precisely, and we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Aurasight system. Aurasight! Apparently Aurasight's just like this magic stuff that can do anything you want, apparently. The core of the ultimate weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabbac by the Assyrians. We believe it to have been a type of Aurasight. It's unclear whether the Garlean simulacrum possesses the same properties as a genuine Aurasight, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it used to implant the combat data of Neil Van Darnus into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the Calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they're able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Geist at first, but he later told me a device is fitted to the Magitech armor of the Empire's higher-ranking officers. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes, that is rumoured to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There's also the question of whether the system even functions as intended. Newman is just so upset. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armour equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via ether. However, it seems it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though this is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the Ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased Legatus to manifest in corporeal form. He's already lost me. I just want to like make that very clear to you guys. I'm reading what he's saying, I am not taking it in. There's this Aurasight, it took his memories and his abilities and put his body in the machine and it looked like him, but it was following the commands of the dude, and he's, yep, that's it, that's the one. That's all I got. Could it be the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning? It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies it was a synthetic Orosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. Oh, hi, Gaius. And friend. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we could consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action. Gaius? What a guy, am I right? I'm so sorry I'm like this. Vaudelin has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Verlit, which appears to be where it was built. My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Care to enlighten me? Well, Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Werlet lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. Oh. Was she one of the people who was invaded? Like, was she from the place that was invaded? Is she from Werlet? Werlet, however it's pronounced, W or V, I don't know. Was she from there and then it's not inscripted. Conscripted? Was she conscripted? Suspicious. This is also where Alphonse and the others are born. Paste. Yeah, got it. And now the weapon project has brought them home. The place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. I will make you party lead after this cutscene picture. According to locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they could launch an offensive. However, the music just stopped. The distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we're able to secure a vessel. Do you have to make a toon because you haven't actually connected to the data center before? So it's like, I didn't think you had to make a character. I thought you just had to, like, select the data center. No? No, I think... Yeah, no, I think Admiral's just talking about because they haven't, like, made a character in the data center. I just didn't think you had to make a new one. I thought you could just select it and that's good enough, but... Who knows? Not me. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top secret plan into action. You have a top secret plan that you're just announcing so casually right now? Might I ask what that entails? No, it's top secret. It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you now, would it? What I can say is there's a starring role plan for you, Memely. I wouldn't have it any other way. I look so confused. You made Lala? Yeah, true, Peachy. Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Oh, fudge. Wait. Peachy, I'm not gonna make you party lead. I'm just gonna make you, like, your own individual, because apparently I have a fudging solo instance right now. So Peachy, you do all the inviting for everyone who wants to join in. I'm gonna quickly run the ad break because that's gonna start in a couple minutes and Twitch hates me. Twitch hates us, really. So I'll get up, have a stretch. You guys can organize joining lobbies and parties and stuff. We'll come back, we'll do the solo instance, we'll continue the story, and then hopefully by the time the trial opens, people will be ready to, like, join in. So I'll be back and right after these short messages that I am not sponsored by. Sorry, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello again, people. You're double checking something? Peachy's sus. Peachy's. Wait, no, I shouldn't have done this as my. Hold on, I need to change class. I'm not doing this as a fudging healer. I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over. No, I'm doing this as my red mage. That's not a red mage. I need to do this as an actual DPS class. You know, you understand. Sure you understand. Are we ready, guys? I don't know what's happening, but we better be ready. What is that glowing thing? Is that his secret weapon? Has he made a counter fudging Ultima weapon? He's made a fudging counter to the Ultima weapon. He's made a Sigma weapon. Oh my god. This is so stupid, but so cool, but so stupid. Here it is, Mimoi. I present Garland Orderworks' adaptation of the Ultima weapon, the G Warrior. I don't like the name. I know elegant design when I see it. Excavated from one of their ruins, no doubt. As is La, to be precise. We came across it during the course of our investigations and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you'll be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head-on, yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the Ultima weapon will be of use. Oh, true, because he fudging wielded the last Ultima weapon. I'm counting on it, as it happens. But first, we need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time. What have you just looked at, Peachy? Peachy, how concerned should I be about what you're about to say? Because you're making me a little concerned. What the fudge is this? Let's begin the training simulation. I've prepared 3 trials here to teach you the basics. Get in the mech. Is it a while away, Peachy? First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. It's armed with a range of weaponry, now your chance to learn what it's capable of. Okay, what have we got? We got a cannon. We got a flourish combo. We got an Ultima Blaster. So this is a straight line. So this is like a single target. That's a. What the fudge is an EP? Okay, so that's a combo. Deals damage to target and all enemies around it. This is a heal. Next group trial is 5.4. Oh, so this is just trial story, but it's not the actual trial itself then. Oh. I guess there's no trial tonight, guys. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Reduces cast time recast by 20% increase in speed. There wasn't one 5.3. So why does the list say 5.3 trial story? And then 5.4 also has a trial story. Hold on a second. I'm opening the patches list. You said for the next one you go, hey, yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm opening up the list of patches. Trials. The Seed of Sacrifice. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. What's this one? This is Sleep Now and Sapphire. Guys, like, oh, it is this Disology. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were I thought what you were saying was I've gone ahead. That's okay. That's fine, man. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, good. I just didn't want to go ahead. That's cool. I can't go ahead. I feel like I can do this though. So I can go ahead. I defeat the guidance system. The J-Roy also comes equipped with a pyretic booster which diverts even more powerless weapons and increases speed move. Lizard! Hi TB, how are you? Plays a huge strain, so must only be used in short bursts. That's why it's best to practice here before battle. Now try activating the pyretic booster. The EP just does not fudging recharge, huh? Okay. We can't test it if you don't activate it. Mean like, hey, Sid, give me a chance. Wait, let me wait till my auto restores on cooldown. Meanwhile, we can't. Shut up! Hi, Rage. How are you? That's not linked to the main. No, I know. But I just like to do things in the order. How are you, though, Rage? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm testing it. You notice your movement speed is much improved, but as shown, it becomes more and more structurally unstable as time passes. You need something to attack with it, though. It's the same button again. Ah, I understand. Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage, but don't rely on it to carry you through the battle. What if I want to rely on it? Huh? I'll try using it to destroy the target. Oh, fudge, yes, let's go. Shunji, pass out. Nice. I hope you get some sleep soon, then. The node will launch wide-reaching attacks in quick succession, but with your increased movement speed, you should have no trouble evading them. This is so fudging cool. I'm having a great time, to be honest. Vulnerability. Get out of here. You best deactivate the booster while I explain the final trial. Don't worry, I already did. I'm smart like that. 4 AM time for bed. Thank you for being here, Admorp. I hope you had a great time. Hopefully when I actually get around to the trial, you'll be able to join in. Go get some sleep. You can't get your barrier up indefinitely as it will drain the... As drain powers over, you might even want to have advantage of the weapons, so watch out. Okay. Glad to hear it. Knowledge checks how much power is being drained, don't get to get too low. No, so that drains EP. It drains EP and is making Admiral EP. For the last trial, use the Ethereal Aegis while attempting to destroy the target. Yes, there is a Discord. Thank you, Peachy. That's what makes you a good mod. There's no way to escape its attacks, so you need to weather them using the barrier. Got it. Oh boy. I'm gonna be so smart, guys. Look at me, I'm so intelligent. You're a good mod, you are a good mod. You're a natural, that's everything. Time to end the simulation. Oh my god, look, I didn't lose any health or EP the whole time, guys. Aren't I so great at simulating? Does this let me do the tutorial thing again? Back for more training. Are you sufficiently prepared? Let's do this. And we shall depart for Turncliffe at once. You ready for the final, not final, final thing? Finally, not finally. Oh, that's so funny. It's so funny how they carry this. The hell is that? It seems they're expecting us, but who is the pilot? Actually, Jim Joe. Meanwhile, we're almost there. You better have your wits about you. G-Warrior, do the thing! Now get ready to strike. It's time to fry this overgrown squid. Tacos, big fat tacos, big fat tacos. And save some for me, for research purposes, that is. I was literally like, where have I heard that music from? Okay, I can't move that fast in combat, this is weird. Oh my god, I'm a Jedi. I have a lightsaber. Mark IV Anti-Icon War Machina, the Sapphire weapon. Let's do this. Oh, okay, it's gone. Thank God I'm an expert pilot after one single training session, huh? I can't afford to lose. It's all or nothing. It really is. I didn't even think of that feature. Activating Oversoul. Hydra's combat sample ready. Initiating organic core override. Okay, girl's gonna die. I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions and eliminate the target. Oh boy. I'm ready, chat. Oh jeez, it's so big. I'm sure these pirate failure in the theory like, I've been doing that. Uh-oh. God, that's like no damage. I like this reborn and so rolling in flames. I'm sorry, are they fudging images? What? Oh jeez, oh god. I'm just gonna back off a little bit. Does that ultimately use the ethereal aegis? Managing my EP is gonna... Ah, fudge. Invalid... Uh-oh. Can I avoid the... I'm just gonna shield up just in case I can't avoid it. It seems like could avoid it, but you never know. This is quite fun, actually, I've decided. What did it just do? Oh, fudge. Uh-oh. Really? That did like nothing? Nuggies! Thank you for the raid. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. How are things? How was Infinity Nikki? What did you get up to? I dropped by for like a few seconds and then realized what time it was and left. Dang, Peachy, can't believe you're not subbed to Nuggies. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Ooh, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt it bad. Weapon time? Oh yeah, weapon time. What is optimized ultimate, guys? That sounds even more scary than it has any weapon. It's a follow emote, you have to make it. Oh, that's why it doesn't work. See, Peachy, follow emotes don't work unless you're in the same channel. It's really stupid. I feel like follow emote should work all around Twitch, but apparently Twitch doesn't care about that. That genius idea, Twitch is just like, no. All this stuff was broken today. I'm sorry, man. That's so stupid. You can't even sub to me. It's okay, Peachy. You don't have to be. It's okay. I understand. It's fine. Don't sub to people if you're broke. Why were you losing your voice so much? Were you just like, just a busy day or? Oh, shit. If I'm in the middle, is that safe? Or is that like more dangerous than safe? Oh, it's totally safe. Plasma shot. Not if I have anything to say about it. Oh, I'm so good. You think they mowed the grass in the park for your allergies? Not the allergies! No, that's brutal. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay though. I forget how this fucking one works. Oh. Well, that was... Oh. I understand now. Allergies do suck. I'm so glad I don't really have it. Your wind flailing shall avail you not. Oh, wild flailing, not wind flailing. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, guys, I'm fudged. Oh guys, this is not looking good. Guys, this is not looking good. The turrets can wait? That's a long fight to have to restart. That's a long fight to have to restart. Sure thing, Peachy. Well, Nuggies, guess what? It means you can watch the whole thing now. I did fudge it. I fudged it so bad. It is entirely my fault. I can't believe I've done this either. It's okay. I understand now. I understand now. I just simply go all out, use all of my EP, my weapons, my health and everything, and just kill whenever it becomes available off cooldown. See, easy peasy. Just to avoid the damage from the attack. It's in the middle, so I can afford to just sit here. I need to calm down my EP usage. It's actually insane how much it is. Oh shoot, I can't get out of this fast enough. Oh jeez. Chat, I made a little bit of a miscalculation. Just a little bit of a miscalculation. Okay, where the turret's gonna fall. Okay. Okay, we are in the clear. Except for the fact that it's doing this again. Wait, I think that just goes through the center though. I can just ignore it. Yeah. Fudge! I was too close to it. Ah, fudge. Guys, I miscalculated again. Guys, I miscalculated again. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just need to not take any more risks. I'll be fine. That, and then when they're all done, I go here. Easy peasy. Like I was never in danger ever, guys. Like never, never, ever. This is when he does his final grand attack of death type. I got in that. Oh my god, I left one? Okay, now we get him out of here. We win these. There's what? Where did what? How? Dude. Stop it! Every time. So anyway, guys, we did that first try, and I want to hear anyone say anything. Okay? First fucking try, and that's all I want to hear from any of you. Nuggies raided in and saw the whole thing start to finish, no failed attempts, nothing like that. Okay, it did not happen. It didn't happen. Anyway, now that I'm not distracted, how's everyone doing? I hope you got all your stuff fixed as well, Nuggies. I hope it was all fixed and it's not screwed up. Having everything break is the worst. I know, because this happened to me like 2 weeks ago. The target has been silenced. Understood. I'm not gonna brag about killing the squid. That's just disrespectful. Now that the immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can in Turncliffe. Do I get to be my cool robot now, or is that over now? Like, that's it, there's no more. Is there more cool robot to be? Or is that it forever at the end? Speak with Gaius one last time. Where the fudge am I? What the fudge? What the fudge? Where? Whomst? Why is there a triple triad match in the middle of this random bit of nothing? You did well to pilot the G-Warrior so adeptly in so short a time. And with the weapon largely intact, Sydney's researchers should be able to gather a wealth of information, valuable information. Before it is dismantled, perhaps we should take one last look upon our fallen foe. I should have maybe swapped over the white mage. Because the red mage outfit looks kinda goofy and I'm not here for it. Echo! It's Echo time. Oh my god, it's Rex! We should have known Father and his friends would track us down sooner or later. Now they're at our doorstep and the sapphire weapon still isn't ready. Even so, it should still be able to fend them off, or at least buy us some time. Not quite how I imagined it, but this seems as good a way to die as any- Jeez, okay. These guys don't even care that they're dying. Rex, Recon, why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location. You could take care of that while I pilot the sapphire weapon. What are you talking about? I'm the pilot, not you. There's no need to put your life on the line. Besides, it's still incomplete. It can barely perform basic maneuvers, so it'll be practically useless in a real fight. We have a solution. Oversoul. You want to end up like Melisandre? No, of course not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And yet you did it. But she didn't give her life in vain. The ruby weapon left behind data that's been used to improve the system to prevent any further malfunctions. How'd that work out for you, buddy? What difference does that make? Once Oversoul is activated and the pilot fuses with the core, there's no way back. That's why I should be the one to pilot the sapphire weapon, not you, Rex. Alphonse needs you. You and I both know I'm the least qualified pilot we have. There's less to lose if I don't make it back. No, I won't let you. Please, Rex, hear me out. Ever since we were children, I was the smallest, the weakest, too afraid to stand up for myself. But I had the best brothers and sisters a boy could wish for. You were always there for me, protected me. Now it's my turn to protect you. Take the other weapons and get out of here. See this through to the end. Do it for me, for Melisandre. I'm counting on you, Rex. You always did have a stubborn streak. Alright, Recon, I won't let you down. Just promise you'll wait for me on the other side. We'll meet again, brother. Nah, they're dead. Sorry, was that like in bad taste or something? You all made me happier than I had any right to be, and now I finally found my purpose. I have no regrets. This is kind of sad, but also you're kind of an idiot. Who are you to fight for what you believe in when you're clearly on the wrong side? Come on, Sapphire. We may be far from perfect, but we have a job to do. Let's give Father something to remember us by. Oh boy. Well, made their choice. The echo, I presume? What did it reveal to you? Recon, my poor boy. You're braver than most could ever hope to be. It is as we feared. I'm sorry, guys. Why is he looking so sus right now? First Miss Sunday and now Recon. We must find the remaining weapons and end this madness. Hi, Vordelin. I forget to change to White Mage again. Tell me, what do you make of Guy's Balefoots? I understand the two of you have been acquainted since his days as the Black Wolf. He claims to have shed his pelt when he took up the hunt for Ascians, but he's still the same man deep down. He certainly kept it quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though. It seems he'd rather bare his teeth to his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Yet try as I might, I cannot make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind as he would have us all believe? Or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colours? Whatever the answer may be, in the end he will always be a Garlean. And though there may be honourable men and women among them, I've suffered much and more as a result of their conquests, barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Balesar played no small part. Can't blame him for being suspicious that Gaius is a good person now. I genuinely understand his concerns. My first encounter with the Garleans was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Alamigo. They continued their march into the lands that had long been home to we Dusklings. We sought to repel the invaders, but we were woefully unprepared. Our bows and arrows are no match for their magic attack, and even their most powerful magics did little to slow their advance. I fought in the front line, but was knocked unconscious in the opening exchange. When I came to, I was alone, the rest of my unit slaughtered. I hurried back to my village to look for my wife and daughter, only to find the place deserted. He lost his whole family and everything? My search lasted for days and weeks and months, and it seemed they disappeared without a trace. I finally learned from two Imperials held at Bittermill that the villagers had been captured and used as test subjects for the poison gas that would later be known as the Black Rose. No! That's fudging brutal. I hate that. Testing on civilians? Prisoners of war? That's a breach of the Geneva Conventions that don't exist in Eorzea because there's no Geneva in Eorzea. For 20 long years, I roamed aimlessly with nothing but hatred to keep me alive. I eventually found myself at the Order of the Twin Adder, who offered me a place among their ranks. The desire for revenge was the only thing I had left, so without a moment's hesitation, I accepted. I am yawning so much, I'm so sorry. It's been a long, short week. Were it not for the war with Garlemald, I would have been loath to work alongside the silly dwelling Gridanians, who for so long I had treated my kind as outcasts, but none of that mattered anymore. It all accumulated with Operation Archon. As you led the charge in the Praetorium, we were right behind you. He was there. And when the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. I escaped with my life, though many others were less fortunate. Having dragged myself free from the rubble, I sought a way out. It was then I encountered none other than Gaius Balesar on the verge of death. The gods had delivered to me the man whose conquest had robbed me of everything. So that's how they got together, like, as a group. Like, he just fudging found Gaius almost dead. I was poised, ready to exact my revenge, and then he spoke. I will not beg for mercy. I only ask that you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I have rid the world of the Ascian menace. For millennia, mankind has danced their tune, but no more. Then, once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking. Dang, literally right after the fight, he didn't even have to go through a whole reflection arc of questioning what he did wrong and self-doubt and the whole he didn't have a character arc between being evil and being defeated to realizing he was in the wrong. He just straight up went I've lost. I was tricked by the Ascians. They suck. I was wrong. Let's kill them immediately. There was no gap there. There was no period of time between those two events. It just happened. I would have struck him down there and then had I not sensed truth in his words, so I decided to grant him a stay of execution and join him on this hunt. That's crazy. All this time I've kept a close eye on Gaius. Though he is ever on the watch for pursuers, he's granted me ample opportunity to slay him, if I so choose. And I still might, if he shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. But for now, the Ascians are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire's strings, then it shall not end until they've been eradicated, every last one. Though I could not save my kin, there are those who may yet be spared the horrors of war. I love that, actually. Unfortunately, dealing with the Ascians will have to wait until we have brought an end to Galamond's weapon project. Though we may have vanquished 2 of the new weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever the Guardians throw at us next. Perhaps Savara can tell us whether the Ironworks engineers have uncovered any information of note. Well. Wait, can I can't mount this. I still have no idea where the fudge this is. Oh, this is a whole fudging brand new goddamn region of everything and everything. Where in the world am I? Don't tell me. I'm just like many questions. I thought this was like a little temporary like in mission type thing. No, this is a whole fudging brand new zone. I don't understand. The Ironworks engineers are still at work dismantling the Sapphire weapon and investigating the Turncliffe magic facility. Magic tech facility. Though they have yet to make their report, they may have some news to share at this juncture. Please wait here a moment. Just a second, guys. My nose is being blocked and annoying, so I will be back. Yeah, the microphone didn't unmute. Thanks, Ash. It didn't unmute. I pressed the button. It doesn't do the thing. Anyway, hi, I'm back. I blew my nose and I don't think it helped at all. So, I hope you have a good cup of tea and or coffee and are back. I mean, you are back, but welcome back. Whatever. Words are hard. I'm tired. Before abandoning the facility, they attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information relating to the Sapphire weapon's combat data was intact. Judging by what we saw during the battle, it was extracted from regular Van Hydras, correct? It also appears the Sapphire weapon was actually in an incomplete state, and therefore unable to perform at full capacity. Even so, it was immensely powerful. Yeah, I died. But I didn't. But I did. But I didn't. But I did. But I did. Had they been given a chance to finish it before we'd arrived, who knows how it would have ended. We may not be so fortunate next time, so we must prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to investigate the Sapphire weapon and look into possible countermeasures. The Echo afforded you a glimpse into the conversation between Recon and Rex prior to the weapon's deployment. Do you remember any other details? Yeah, there was like the soul overload thing that like merged the core with the person and the thing. Improvements were made to the synthetic Aurosite system to prevent malfunctions. Then it was never their intent to create a manifestation of Neo Vandanus. But there is one thing that was intended. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Rex and Recon were fully aware of this, were they not? It's tea, don't worry. I don't think you're gonna handle your coffee. Peachy, how much caffeine do you think is in coffee compared to, I don't know, your Monster energy drinks you're so very fond of? Or your Dr. Pepper? Mostly the energy drinks. There would absolutely be more fudging caffeine in the energy drinks than in coffee, surely. Surely. And the death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? Sacrificing your own siblings to fuel these accursed war machines. Surely there's no cause worth paying such a price. It's not the caffeine? Then what is it, Peachy? What is it in coffee, if not the caffeine, that makes you go completely mental? What else could it be? The sugar? That's in your soft drinks and Monster energy drinks too. There's something in coffee that makes you loopy. What is it? I want to know. Nothing is more precious than family. My nose is being so stupid. My cold's gone now, by the way. I haven't had to blow my nose or anything like all freaking day today and like half of yesterday, and yet here I am anyway. This nightmare is far from over. It appears Rex has fled with the remaining weapons, and we can assume Alphonse has every intention of sending them to battle. You get tired after coffee? I do find it quite fascinating, like the difference between people who get tired or get super energetic after drinking caffeine, or like any sort of like energy drink. There are some people who will just like knock them, like they'll just be knocked out after it, and then other people who'll be like bouncing up and down the walls. I don't understand what neurological thing it is between those different groups of people that causes that difference to occur. But it's fascinating to me. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I do believe it genuinely because, like, neurons and psychology and, like, all sorts of, like, people's brains are different. Like, it makes sense. But I'm just, like, it's surprising, you know? Drinking game, will I have a tic attack or a nap? Oh my god. Yeah, but that's what I was gonna, like, I know it's definitely a thing for people with ADHD. That they get tired rather than energetic from it. So there's it's definitely something to do with the neurons, but like it just fascinates me how that could like happen. You know, like I get it from the brain is wired differently perspective and their pathways don't activate the way they should way. But it's still like I don't know, I find it cool. And also unfortunate, but also cool, you know? I've seen enough death I do not wish to see anymore. And there's no time to waste, let's be about it, guys. Severo, you're in charge here. Keep Sid and his team safe while they carry out the investigation. Understood, please see that no harm comes to guys. And off they go. While we're gone, I need you to relay everything to the Resistance troops. Your first-hand account should prove useful. If there are any developments, we'll be sure to contact you. There's someone with the tism. Well, I have no idea where the fudge I am or how I get back here. Resistance escort. Yeah, return me to Girabanya. Very interesting. So this takes me to some random location that I've never been to before and have no idea how to access on the map. It's not even showing up as an option here anymore? What? Insane. That's crazy. You got the magical combo of Tourette's, ADHD, OCD, and... Oh no. Oh no, Zasha. Welcome back. It sounds like you've done quite the journey. All the way to Turncliff. And judging by the fact you made it here in one piece, I trust everything went according to plan. No, because I died. But I didn't die. What an astonishing account. I wouldn't mind putting that G-Warrior through its paces myself. Certainly a lot more stimulating than supervising this rebel, I'd imagine. Anyway, as before, I'll compile the information into a report and leave it over there for your perusal should you feel so inclined. If we hear anything from headquarters, we'll be sure to pass it on. Oh, I got a tabletop item. That's cool. Oh, hello. Cutscene. Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion's Verlet headquarters. I have come to deliver my report, Lord Valens. See, okay, so yeah, you're right. I don't like being political here. However, I don't consider that to be fudging political. I consider that to be a fudging dangerous statement to say. Science isn't politics, right? But here's my stance on political things, right? Yeah, I don't like getting political on stream. I don't like starting arguments and all that sort of stuff. But science isn't political, okay? Science is very much not a game of politics. It's used as a weapon by politics, sure, but it itself is not political. Therefore, I'm happy to talk about how fudging stupid that claim was, because there is no basis for it whatsoever. Like, you could literally read the actual scientific studies on painkillers and autism, and they basically all say, like, yeah, there may be some sort of, like, correlation at a very incredibly tiny level. But there's absolutely no causation whatsoever. It's such a minor possibility that it does, like, that they're basically saying it's completely negligible. And also, it's much more dangerous to not use painkillers when your doctor said to use them than if you... It's literally every science article is like, no, you should use your painkillers. You're actually doing more harm not using your painkillers. And also, it's stupid to say that there's a link to autism, because there is no link to autism. Ah! Reading comprehension 101. And I know science isn't like the easiest thing to have any reading comprehension about, so I'm not saying everyone should fudging learn how to read scientific reports and studies, because obviously that not everyone can do that. Not everyone has a science background. Not everyone went to university or studied science in school. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the people who are, like, absolutely losing their minds over it haven't done any sort of outside research from reputable sources. There are plenty of reputable sources that are reporting on the scientific reports and studies that are the scientific reports and studies themselves. Those would be the ones that we should be looking at. And the fact that the fudging government itself is the one who has made this completely inaccurate, like, fudging report has made me so incredibly sad and upset and mad as well. Like, I don't care what political orientation or party you are. You have a responsibility to the population to fudging accurately report on things like these scientific studies, and not just fudging make stuff up or, like, completely have a lack of... And this is all because of the cuts to fudging science. But that's the political part I'm not going to go into. With real time, I know you are nuggies, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Every day when something new happens, I feel for you guys. I really do. It's rough. And I'm so sorry. So yes, politics aside, if you have any sort of interest in science, or even if you don't have any interest in science, when someone, anyone at all, makes a fudging report on anything scientifically inclined, whether it be a study or a link from one thing that causes another thing, or, like, fudging whatever it is, no matter what anything, and this isn't even just for science, for literally anything that ever gets reported, any sort of news, any sort of announcement, like, fudging anything, if anything ever gets said by anyone about anything, do your goddamn research. Look it up. Find out for yourself. Don't just take it at fudging word of mouth. Like, even if someone has the best intentions, even if it's me saying something based on my understanding, don't just take my word from it either. Look it up yourself. there's so much misinformation in the world right now on the internet with the rise of AI, with all the fudging politics across the entire world and all sorts of people saying things left and right, with all the arguing that's going on with just the internet in the state that it's in currently today. Don't just take anything at face value. Fudging, do your own research yourself, because it's crazy how much random stuff people say with absolutely no evidence to back it up whatsoever about anything. Anyway, that is all. That is the summary. I'm so sorry. Science isn't politics. Do your research. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. My TED rant. My AJ rant, if you will. Like how 4 people got arrested for projecting the image of Orange Man with Island Band. I have no idea what any of that means. At all. You need to hop back on your US Nikki account at some point and actually do stuff. And Nug is just like, yes! Yeah, Peachy, you're not playing 410 anymore. You have no responsibilities. Jump on Nikki. Problem solved, right? I've come to deliver my report, Lord Valens. My report. It says that painkillers cause autism. Sorry. It's not a laughing matter. It's not a laughing joke. It's fudging disgraceful. But these guys are, I don't like them, so I'm gonna say that they believe in nonsense. Oh, so you've returned, young Alfred, or was it Alwick? Also, why is he sweating? Not that it really matters, of course. I hear that you and your darling brothers and sisters have allowed the sapphire weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it isn't so. I'm afraid that is the case, Lord Valens. Oh, come now, no need to be so sullen. As they say, to err is human, to forgive divine. And you know how forgiving I can be, when it suits me. Wait, he went to the UK and people got arrested for projecting an image of him. Like UK citizens? Or US citizens? Either way, whatever fudging happened... I say whatever happened to freedom of speech. We all know what's happening to the Constitution. I'm not saying anymore. I gotta stop being political. Anyway. I'm so glad I'm in Australia. So tell me, whatever your name is, who was able to best the sapphire weapon? Our sources state the one known as the Warrior of Light was assisted by Sid Guyland and Gaius van Baelsar, my lord. He doesn't seem mad or surprised. Gaius. Yeah, it seems he's been quite the troublemaker of late. Defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor, whatever next. Oh well, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Wait, he just drank milk. Is he about to spill it? You should have spilled it first. You should have been like, ugh! Gaius. There's no use crying over spilled milk. That would have been funnier. But you missed your opportunity, game. I'm disappointed in you. You've been so good with everything. You had the guy literally drink milk and then complain about not crying over spilled milk, but you didn't even make him spill the milk. Where's the sense of humor? Speaking of which, I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Verlet. This particular variety comes from a rare breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and pampered every day of their lives. I'm gonna kill them all. Yes, they are quite valuable, until their milk dries up, that is. When it does, they are sent to the slaughterhouse like all the rest, for that is their lot in life. Or is he trying to say that Alphonse is no longer useful? He's served his purpose, so he's gonna be killed? To be discarded once they've served their purpose. Did I create the ruby and sapphire weapon so you could deliver them gift wrapped to the enemy? I can see it now. Sid Nan Garland rubbing his hands with glee at the technological marvels bestowed upon him. And you let Gaius van Baelsar of all people get the better of you! He just got fudging whacked. How do you think this reflects on me? The legatus of the 7th Legion humiliated by that traitor. Humiliated, I say. Really? I really despise Asahi. Like, you don't understand how much I despise him. I'm shocked that there's someone who's more despicable. Guess I'll find out. There's only one way to deal with worthless provincial filth like you. Wait for me in the correction chamber. You need to be taught a lesson in obedience. Jeez. Yes, my lord. He's just doing it? Does he really need to be taught a lesson in obedience? He was clearly very obedient to do that. Oh, this guy's gonna get killed. He's gonna deliver a report, he's gonna get murdered. Forgive my intrusion, Lord Valens, but it's time for your meeting with the head of Magic Tech Development. Oh, how time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers into shape. Yes, I'll be along once I've made myself presentable. Can't have people thinking I've let my standards slip, now can I? Who are those kids? Now they're about to be killed. Who is that? Is that armor that he gets in? Because it looks like it's someone sitting down, not armor ready for, like, you know, being worn. Also, why does his hairstyle remind me of Fudging Fedora? What are you doing here? You wish to see me, Lord Valens? Did I now? Ah, yes, that's right. So you got ally, yes, and you joined the military of your own free will along with your fellow orphans. Such devotion. What an inspiration you are. You see, it is my firm belief that love grants us the power to move mountains, to overcome any obstacle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Together we discover the strength that lies within you. Take my hand, child. I will show you the way. I don't like where this is going. I thought he had an appointment with, like, someone else or some other group or something, and that's not that. Okay, well, that's that. What else is on the list for this patch that I need to do? MSQ's done, trust stories. Oh, shoot! Guys, we're up to 5.4. There's gonna be an ad break right now because ad break's about to start. We'll run the ad break. Everyone have a stretch, get up, have a drink, do whatever you want to do, or sit down and be lazy. You know, that's fine as well. There's no eat in this patch. There is no eat in this patch. Eat in this next patch. So we're gonna start the 5.4 main story and get that done first, and then there'll be an Eden. Eat lunchtime, Agios. How are you? Okay. Everyone get ready. Get ready. In approximately 3 minutes time. Give or take, depending on when the ad break actually starts. We're starting patch 5.4. Be there or be square, and also disappointed because you missed out, and that's really just quite upsetting, to be honest. Like, who even misses out of my stream? Like, who does that, Peachy? I'm kidding. I'll be back soon. I have turned. Peachy is none of the above, actually. Peachy is from the UK. You almost ate the whole tub of cannoli? Are you okay? Are you okay? Anyway, you guys ready? Are we ready for 5.4? Are we ready to start the next patch? We're starting it. Alizé's quest. Greetings, Mimely. I just blew my nose and it's... Come to look in our friends. Rest assured everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them and have set aside myself they're in fine health. As a matter of fact, I'm just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we? I hate how I'm itchy like all over my face right now, to be honest.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
Ooh.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence
time?
that we establish the full extent of the threat.
Are we going to Garlemald?
Not least if it should prove that Xenos
Oh,
doth
Nuggies, you
indeed
missed it. I already
orchestrate
did
events
that.
from the shadows.
Nuggies, I already did that. You missed it. I already showed Grahatir his own minion. I already did it. It's okay. It was very funny. It was very funny. I loved it. You had an intrusive thought that led to bringing the cannoli... Oh, to binging on the... Can I ask what the intrusive thought is, or is that too personal?
In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee
Well,
on thy mission.
Alwena actually told me to do it, and she was like, summon the minion and show him. So I pressed summon and it said nothing worked. So I was like, oh. Like, that doesn't even let me summon the minion. I don't know what you're talking about. So I just went to, like, casually talk to him just to say hi and see what dialogue he said. And then it came up saying, show him the minion. And I was like, I'm showing him the minion. So yes, you can thank Alwena for that one. And also my next thought of, that didn't work, I'm gonna do this instead. So, like, it was a team effort, really. I loved it. It was so good.
Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
What if I ate this like ice cream? Jeez. You're gonna feel really sick at some point, you know that, right? Like, that's gonna catch up and you're gonna feel ill. Wait, I missed what was said. Okay.
Assuming that's settled,
Because
there's
Rain
something
can't
I've
give
been
him the
meaning to look
ammunition.
into as well.
Oh, who died? Who at the door?
Welcome back,
It's
everyone.
Lise!
Lise?
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
Good, because we have a job to finish. We have a revolution to
Right.
end.
We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
Oh shoot, Graha's never actually met her.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your
Graha
fields of
fangirling,
expertise
yeah, and
are
she's
rather
just like, I'm
different.
sorry, I don't know who you are.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Plot twist, she's like, what do you mean, Commander?
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Did we? This is the first time we're even talking to... What do you... Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade, one would be hard-pressed to find.
Oh, he's gonna be blushing after that one. Yeah, look at that. Love him.
Right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
How much time does it take to talk about Lisa? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Nuggies? This is true though, Alwena, this is true. Oh yeah, at least exists. That's all we need to talk about.
Not to take it. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition.
It is quite a shame too, because like as I was saying, or as I've said multiple times, I didn't really care for Ida, like literally at all. Just didn't really like her. Stormblood happened, we found out it was like Lise all along, and then Lise like had her whole character arc where she started like the whole thing. I loved Lise throughout Stormblood. And then the end of Stormblood happened and like Shadowbringers like popped in and that was great, but then Lise was just completely fudging abandoned and left forgotten. Like entirely. So it's kind of upsetting that like there's nothing to talk about Lise much because throughout her entire time as Ida, she was fudging unnotable whatsoever. Had a great story arc for Stormblood and then was just left forgotten for another expansion. Like there's nothing to talk about with Lise because Lise has barely been around.
And though I would ever advise caution,
you do?
I believe we may rest easy for a time.
There's just nothing there, you know? Like, it's, she barely has a character. And I understand it's because she didn't have her character, like, arc yet. So, like, I can't fault it for that. It's not from, like, a lack of being good. It's just that they just hadn't given her the arc. But she wasn't, for someone who was, like, a main character, like, technically she was one of the main characters. She got fudging nothing. She didn't have a role, you know what I mean? She's a silly gift ball, sure. Which is fine for a side character, but like she's presented as a main character that just doesn't have any personality, and it just kind of sucked. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Ida, but that's like my opinion on it. Which is why I really loved it when we actually fudging got something from her in Stormblood, you know?
I'll take that as a yes.
But it also could just be because I just really didn't like Ida.
Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
I think it definitely would have been an option. And if they did it that way, she definitely could have had a different character arc that could have also suited, but I feel like at that stage it's just purely hypothesizing because they could have gone with like literally anything, right? So many things could have happened. I quite like what they've done because it implies that like she sort of had an opportunity to break out of her shell because she was no longer living under Papalymo's shadow. Which I don't necessarily like when characters only get their development and character arc because someone close to them dies. I think it's kind of like a boring trigger for a character arc. Having said that though, I do think that they didn't link the two of them. It just so happened that they coincided, and the whole thing with the Gilbanya and the Alamegan resistance and all that sort of coming up just sort of like gave her that extra push she needed. And she had to make that decision herself because Papalymo wasn't there for her. Even though it wasn't like outwardly spoken, that's sort of my analysis of it, right? And yeah, I mean, look, I'm like, as Alwena said, it would have messed up the Stormblood arc, but I'm not sort of basing it off of that because they could have chosen to take the story in so many ways, so they would have done something else, right? I'm not trying to say like, oh, it would have ruined this or ruined that, because in this hypothetical where that didn't happen, there'd just be a different story, you know? I think the wow, she suddenly has a personality part would feel more authentic if it was natural charge of growing with Papalymo or something. Yeah, which is why I'm sort of trying to explain, like, I like how she had to sort of grow into that personality because suddenly she was the only one who could like do something about her home, right? She was shoved into a position where the Sires were going to help the Alamegan resistance and all that sort of stuff, but because she didn't have Papalima with her to make those decisions, she was no longer living under his shadow. And because it was her home, she sort of like had that... Yes, it came across as more of a sudden shift, but also there's good reason for it, is because all those childhood memories would have come flooding back to her with her whole, like, nation at sort of, like, war, right? So I kind of like it. I kind of like how it happened. But I do understand that it was, like, so sudden. So I get it. There definitely is a different way to go about it. But we'll never know, because they didn't do it that way. You know?
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength.
We're not saying that there will be no further calamities. We stopped a calamity from the first. We stopped A with rejoining. There is still however many other fudging shards. They could still rejoin too.
Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared.
Am I missing something? Like, we didn't stop every calamity ever.
Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lise, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
I wanted to say hi because I missed you guys. We killed the Unsundered that were planning to rejoin. But there are still other Ascians. Right? Like, the Ascians still exist. Who said that Unsundered are the only ones who are doing it? Like, I know that you guys have an understanding of the lore and stuff that I don't have, and that's perfectly fine, but I don't have that understanding, and as far as I'm aware, it was just the Ascians as a collective that were planning these rejoinings, you know? And like, why can't they?
Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough?
Like, obviously don't answer for spoilers, I'm just
All right,
explaining
there was
why
one
I
other
don't
matter.
know.
I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne.
Okay. I just don't remember much about that. Probably because I didn't understand. Like, Emmett Selk info dumped quite a lot, in a good way. But it meant there was a lot to take in, and I clearly didn't take it all in, because... Truth be told, I have no idea what the difference is between the Sundered and the Unsundered. I don't know who the Sundered are and who the Unsundered are. I don't know what makes one Sundered or Unsundered. It was probably explained, but I have no recollection.
The trouble is, he wasn't the
Which
only
sucks.
one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Okay, Civil War, right. I have the information. See, that's what I was saying. I probably do have the information. I just do not remember it. And that's the problem. I love the hell out of this game. I love the lore. I love how much thought they've put into it. The story, the explanations, like everything. I love it all. But there's just a lot. And when you dump a lot of really important, like, groundbreaking, like, foundational stuff that you just previously didn't understand, or didn't know about, and you put that all in the one particular moment as, like, a big, like, explosion, like, revolutionary, like, groundbreaking, you've learned so much thing, some of it's gonna be lost in the midst of it, right? Unfortunately for me, it's an important detail. You remember what you felt like you understood it after Eden, but watching other people play out and doing other playthroughs they explained before that point? Yeah, no. I believe you guys that they have explained it. There's just been so much, and I just haven't taken it all in. And it doesn't help that I only play this game bit by bit, and I get distracted a lot, and it takes me time to get through it and all that. Definitely doesn't help. But, yikes, my god. Peachy, please. I'm glad you got it.
As it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald, and we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
Ow.
To Alamigo.
I'm playing with my fudging, like, headphones or whatever, the earbuds that I use for my phone, and I just fudging closed the lid on my paper cut, because fudge me, I guess. Have I told you guys how I really want to do a fudging PowerPoint presentation on the fudging Final Fantasy XIV after it's all done? Have I mentioned that? I straight up want to just do a stream of AJ explains Final Fantasy XIV story. Just get a fudging PowerPoint prepared and just fudging go off of it, missing out important details, adding in my ridiculous theories, trying to remember as much as I can with no research. I want to make that very clear. I want to do no research on it because I think it's funnier if I do the PowerPoint presentation just off of pure memory. No research. No looking something up if I've forgotten. If I forgot someone's name, I'm gonna have forgotten someone's name. I will give them a nickname to refer to them as. I'll say like, yeah, this girl or whatever. The mole aura person, you know, the one with the pink hair. That's what I'll do. Oh, I'll absolutely add, and the Crystal Exarch, who has not revealed his identity as Hojafont yet, but will eventually. I should have live fact checkers that I can't see or hear. I don't know how I'll do that though. I think it's. What I should do is I should prepare this. I should prepare this as a sort of like a get it ready for stream, and then as I'm streaming it, record it live for like YouTube and upload it to YouTube as well. But like, I need to do something. I think that'd be really funny as like a YouTube segment too. I don't do a lot of those, but I've always been thinking about like meaning to like do something like that. But I think this will be a perfect opportunity. I think it'll just be so much fun. See, I'm absolutely adding a Tasha font. Duh. People are gonna people who watch the YouTube video will be absolutely fudging bamboozled and confused as to why I'm saying the Crystal Exarch is Hoshafon. They'll lose their goddamn mind. They'll have no idea of the context. They won't understand it. I need to add references or something in the description so people understand all the jokes. But at the same time, isn't it just funny if I don't explain it? You guys need to remind me to do this once I've eventually caught up. Because I'm not going to do this. Wait. I shouldn't wait. No. I'll do it at the end of Endwalker. At the end of Endwalker, when the entire story arc is completely completed, finalized. I don't need to start Dawn Trail for it. I'll do a summary of A Realm Reborn to Endwalker. I think that tracks.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Now you guys got me excited. I've gotten myself excited. We've all gotten me excited.
Forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the tempered.
Yes! I love Alize. She's always thinking about things no one else does, and whenever she reveals her ideas, her thoughts, her opinions, it's always mind-blowingly, like, simple and logical and makes perfect sense. And yet, no one's ever considered it. I love it.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alize, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
Alize, you're not allowed to come anymore. You can't come to the meeting. You're not invited.
I'll do my best.
That's so funny.
I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend.
Oh, Alize, I'll do anything for you. What meeting? What's a meeting? I don't have a meeting. They don't need the Warrior of Light there, okay?
I
I'm not
knew you'd
important.
say yes.
They don't need me.
I'll come too, if you don't mind.
Yeah. I love this. Graha doesn't need to be at the meeting anyway. He doesn't need to be there. No one knows who he is. I'm not going to say that out loud to him. I'll break his heart. But yeah, you can come. Please. Why are we all in shock? Let him.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
Graha, Ali, Warrior Light, best trio. Yes, honestly, the best characters. Kittens, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. They need you. I am needed. No. You see, it's just a stuffy meeting between some alliance leadership and blah blah blah. I'm just like I'm the hero, but I don't need to be at a meeting. They'll be disappointed I'm not there because they want me there because I'm the hero. But like, stuff them. I'm gonna fudging make a cure. And I think that's pretty cool.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
I would just like to say here, the absolute contrast between him as the Crystal Exarch and him as Grahatia, it really goes to show how much he, like, compartmentalized himself in that role. He really had to put aside all of his personality, his emotions, his thoughts, and everything. He had to push that away so he could do his job to lead the Crystarium and their people. He had to shove everything about himself aside to do that, to take that on. And now that he's free of all those burdens, he's free to be himself. I don't think he's free to be himself. I think he's just genuinely feeling lost. Like, he doesn't know who he is anymore, in a sense. Because he's not the Crystal Exarch. He's not the person he's sort of built himself up to be or faked being for 100 years. And he knows that. He's probably known all along he was never that person. He was faking it for 100 years. He knows that. And now that he's free of that burden, he's probably just a little lost. He doesn't have... You know, he's missing a century's worth of... You know what I mean? Exactly. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know... He just wants to be included and involved, but he has serious imposter syndrome. And that imposter syndrome comes from the fact that he knows he's not the respected leader that he faked being. That he knows he's not the leader of the Crystarium. He knows he's not the leader of the people. It was all a ruse to do what he had to do to save the world. He took that role up because he had to. Not because it was who he truly is. And now that he's free of that, in a room surrounded by his companions, friends, who know that's not who he is, he feels so out of his element. And yes, it doesn't help that he's completely in love with us. I mean, like, it absolutely doesn't help. I think it's a mix of all of that, and it's really, truly endearing to see, and I think it's fantastic writing. The writing is really good. I really like it. It's so fitting. It's very hard to make a complete character personality shift to make sense and feel right. And they've done such a good job of it here. It's phenomenal, really. Forget straight, gay, bi, etc. His preferences were of light. Exactly. He's well sexual. Sorry.
We shall be on our way then. Godspeed.
Anyway, I love his character. It's so good. And the best part about that personality shift too, right? The best part about it is it still feels like the same character. It still feels like Grahatia, and Grahatia still feels like the Crystal Exarch. They don't feel like two completely different characters. They are the same character. They feel like the same character, despite the fact that they're completely different personality shift. Truly incredible. When I set out to save Halric, I think Gabu was always at the back of my mind, and having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I'm convinced the same must be true of the Tempered. Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the ether of Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant, and though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, I'll say, and it warrants full investigation. There's even a chance we can save Garbu, we have to try. But however much I'd like to race over the limbs and set to work, there's no room for recklessness, not when a child's life is at stake. As I'm sure Beckler would remind us, we still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. There's just one problem. Research into condition has long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. Not of the modern scholars, perhaps, but what of their ancient counterparts? I know the Allegans took a more than passing interest in the subject. And what if we seek what we seek? And if what we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the Etherochemical Research Facility. With they experimented on primals no worshippers, yes? Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports in Azizlar, which means we'll be needing an airship. Hehehe, an airship, you say? Tataru, don't tell me you have a fudging airship of your own now. Meet me at the northern bank of the Silvertear Lake. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Chat, I think we do that next time we stream this game. That isn't tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be Eureka. You bet the surprise is an airship? Yes. No. It couldn't be. Plot twist, it's not an airship, it's a fudging teleporter. Not even a teleporter, it's just a straight up like fudging cannon. A giant cannon that like launches you through the sky at like 40 bajillion kilometers per hour and then activates a parachute at the end of it and you land very safely. That's what that is. Okay. Well. What? You think you're falling into the same thing with the hot bars? Peachy, I'm going to present to you an idea, a possible thought. Have you considered at any point uploading your character settings data? Just, you know, backing them up just in case? You have? Oh, then just download them again. Problem solved. It's so annoying. You go in here, you download it one time and you're done. Anyway. I'm gonna call that a stream though. Because, it's 9/11. Not the month, but the time. So I'm gonna get ready to relax for the night. Get ready to sleep, and by sleep I mean play games. But thank you everybody for stopping by. It's good to see you as well, Kins. It's good to see everyone in chat. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you everyone for stopping by, for hanging out, for preparing to join me for the trial that didn't end up happening, for the follows, for the raid, nuggies. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm so glad that I'm back to streaming again and my PC is fixed now. So, we're gonna go find someone to raid though, and I think I know who we're going to be raiding, provided they're still streaming. But I am uncertain. I need to change this background. As much as I love it, it's not very fitting for what I stream. Need to sort your disk space out? Oh yeah, no, you definitely do. I'm still surprised and shocked that it's a thing that's like happening. I genuinely don't know what's going on. But it is what it is. We are going to go say hi to... Yep, okay, I was correct. Selena Bun is still live streaming Fields of Mystery. Chat, if you don't know Selena Bun, where the fudge have you been? I've been rating them for the better part of... since they fudging started streaming, because they're a good friend of mine from university, and we've been supporting them the whole way through. They're playing Fields of Mystery right now, which is a fantastic little cozy looking game that's similar to Stardew Valley, if you like Stardew Valley. So yes, very cute, very cozy. Very artsy-watsy, woo-woo, I don't know what I'm saying. Go say hi to Selena! thank you everybody so much for stopping by, for hanging out on the stream. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, time zone, wherever you come from, where you are. Oh my god, also something I completely forgot to mention to you guys as well. Guess what I fudging discovered? Guess what I fudging discovered? The Persona 5 chat works again! Look, it's fixed! You can use the Persona chat again, it's back! But I kind of like the new chat that I use now, though. It's a lot cleaner and smoother and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys it's working again. I don't know what happened. So now I have to think about whether I want to bring back the Persona chat or keep the nice, cleaner looking chat, because I do like the clean, modern, like, sleek look, but also it's Persona. So, like, I don't know. It's tough choices, tough decisions, but I want to show you guys that it is actually there. It has returned. Anyway, go say hi to Selena. Thank you all for stopping by. Have yourselves a fantastic time zone, day, night, stream, whatever. Enjoy the race to last, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, I will cry. Remember, we're doing Eureka Pay Ghost tomorrow, I think. That's the second one, right? We're doing Eureka. Goodbye. I pressed rate, it didn't rate.